And Hibs and Falkirk are one step from the final, but it's quite a big step. The prize is precious, the stakes are high. The winners will walk out again here on Sunday the 26th of May to contest the 2013 Scottish Cup final. Hibs are here again, aiming to reach consecutive finals. First Division Falkirk stand in their way. Falkirk have never beaten Hibs in the Scottish Cup in 8 previous encounters. Well, this would be a good place to start. This semi-final, of course, must be settled today, whether in 90 minutes, 120 minutes, or via a penalty shootout. And the winner takes it all. It's time to seize the moment. Falkirk's young ones often play without fear, and boy, do they like to play. But can they topple Hibs, Andy?
Well, they've certainly got the ability, and I know that they can play football. I watched them recently. They're capable of very good stuff. I think their temperament is important today. I have no doubt that Hibs will try and mix it, try and get the edge physically, and the Falkirk lads need to stand up to that and show that they can play under pressure.
It's an early free kick for Falkirk. It's Gary Holt's first game as a manager. Not bad for starters. He won the cup with Kilmarnock. And McGivern's brushing aside of Fulton has given Craig Sibbald a chance to send this early free kick in for Falkirk. Williams has got his eyes on that though. A comfortable catch. Kearney, McGivern, promising this for Hibs. Griffiths. Another chance for Griffiths. Blocked by McGovern. Kingsley. Got away from Harris. McGivern able to bring it away. Jerry Fulton got himself into a decent position, mine. Kearney. Now Harris. His third start for Hibs, and they've all come in the last 3 matches, the 18-year-old. Darren Dodds must feel even older than his 37 years, playing with all these young ones around him.
Well, he does give them a bit of leadership. He's got those qualities about him. He'll try and get every ounce of energy and organisation, which is so important this afternoon. It is a pressure occasion.
Jerry Fulton, his dad Stevie won the Scottish Cup with Hearts, and 2 of his brothers are also at Falkirk. And proud dad watching on today. And he looks a player, does young Jay. He had a trial at Manchester United last year along with Craig Sibbald. Good work from Alston. Taylor trying to return it to him. Sibbald! What a start for Falkirk! Craig Sibbald makes his presence felt and lays down an early marker in this Scottish Cup semi.
Yeah, well, Sibbald gets the congratulations, but look at the input here of Blair Alston. He wins that ball there. That gets Falkirk on the front foot. And once the cut back from Taylor is at the edge of the box, how's that for composure? Absolutely wonderful. From a 17-year-old, a big chance in a semi-final, and he passes it into the net. He guides it into the corner. It's a wonderful finish. What a start for Gary Holt.
Easy this management, Lark. And the flag is up for offside against Lyle Taylor. He'll be eager to add to his 27 goals this season.
Well, this is a high line that Hibs have taken here as the ball just breaks in the middle. It's clearly onside.
Lee Griffiths, trapped here by Murdoch, but he got his cross in. And it's a horrible miss from Robertson. Total miscue, and Falkirk are breaking away with McGrandles. Claros keeps up with him. Taylor up against Hanlon. Here is Jay Fulton. Taylor. 4 Falkirk players in the middle. And back by Duffy. Powerful play. Alston. Taylor was offside. And it's been brought back for a free kick.
Well, I think this is a yellow card for Thompson, yeah. I mean, when he drives through here, it's that full there, it's the arm around the shoulder. And he certainly deserves a yellow card. But I think just in general, when you look at that move, Ian, there is more hunger about these Falkirk players in these early stages than what I see from Hibs. And that's a worry for Pat Fenlon.
Another free kick then for Falkirk. Sibbald will take it. McGrandles. Fulton! They've only gone and scored again! Jay Fulton this time! And these young ones, the Bairns of Falkirk, are putting on a show at Hampden Park.
Well, when you've got a loose ball in the box, you're looking for a bit of hunger. Who wants to keep it alive? Falkirk players want to keep it alive. They want to react to a ball coming across the box into the danger area. No one wins it cleanly, but it's helped back on by Conor McGrandles. And Jay Fulton, the easiest thing to do would be to try and take that on the volley. But he knows he's close enough to the goal, just guide it towards the target. He gets a full head on it. And astonishingly, without 20 minutes gone, a 2-goal lead for Falkirk.
Kieran Duffy will take this throw. Hanlon in front of Taylor. McGrandles. It's another free kick for Falkirk, and Hibs have certainly given away a few in a similar position. Sibbald will take it again. And it's flashed just wide, but that was close. Falkirk are claiming an infringement.
Well, actually came off Hanlon. I'm wondering whether Ian Brines gave a foul there.
McGibbon. Griffiths. Over Robertson's head. Harris onto it. And it's been touched away for a corner.
Well, Harris does well because Griffiths comes way out wide left. He's the one putting the cross into the box. Look at the position of Harris. He actually doesn't catch it the way he wanted to, but enough to trouble Michael McGovern. Almost dropped in over the bar. I don't know if the keeper touched that, but they've got the benefit of the doubt here with the corner.
And Griffiths will take the corner. It's a good take from Michael McGovern, the only player involved today with 2 Scottish Cup winners' medals as an unused sub for Celtic.
And that gives every defender a boost, a bit of confidence. Your goalkeeper coming to take a difficult ball, and he takes it cleanly.
Terrific catch. Kenny. Pinched by Fulton. And it's suddenly come through to Lyle Taylor. And Alston follows up, and it gets better and better for Falkirk. They are stealing the show, and some.
Well, I'm just looking at these Hibs players, arguing with each other. Lee Griffiths is sitting down on the floor. This is astonishing. We've not even had half an hour and Falkirk are 3 in front. Again, it's a loose ball. Kearney loses possession. It's a loose ball. Falkirk win it. Taylor's onto it, and he does really well to keep it low. He goes across the goalkeeper's body. And Ben Williams can't take it cleanly. Once again, only one team interested in following up the play. And he gets his reward with a simple tap-in for Blair Alston. He can't believe it. 3 in front after half an hour.
Hibs, however, are in a state of shock. They have been absolutely awful, and some of their fans are heading off after half an hour. Another free kick for Falkirk. Hanlon on Taylor, and this is in a cracking position too.
Good play from Taylor. Look at him just backing in. Don't quite know what Hanlon can do. It's actually just a straight jump up into the air.
Fulton moves away, and it will be as per usual. Sibbald. Fulton, hungry to win it again, scooped away by McPake. But Hibs once again looked so nervous, anxious. Not many gave them a chance, strangely, going into this semi-final. But they were certainly giving themselves a chance. McGibbon for Griffiths, who goes for the spectacular. Jay Fulton. And suddenly, Taylor is in. It could be another one. Ben Williams with McGrandles. Taylor tries again, blocked by Hanlon. And it perhaps should have been 4-0.
Yeah, Paul Hanlon was sleeping. And so many of his teammates just can't handle the occasion this afternoon. Should have been 4. Look at Paul Hanlon here. Doesn't want to defend, doesn't want to realise where his teammate is, and he's so lucky that his keeper has kept him in it. At 3-0, are they still in it?
Well, you want Lyle Taylor to be the man going through one-on-one there. 27 goals this season. Kearney. It's going to be collected by Clancy. Griffiths header. Collected by McGovern. And that might be that as far as the first half is concerned. It is half-time, and Hibs have been a total, utter, complete shambles. Embarrassing. But let's focus on Falkirk. Craig Sibbald got them going, 17 years old. Jay Fulton scored the second, 19 years old. And Blair Alston got the third, 21 years old. Boys becoming men on the Hampden stage. Half-time in this Scottish Cup semi-final. Hibs 0, Falkirk 3. And having already brought on Danny Hanling in the first half, Hibs have made another change. Owen Doyle replacing Paul Kearney, as they look somehow to haul themselves back into this semi-final. It's going to be a big ask.
Yeah, well, Harris has gone wide left. You've got Hanling wide right, and then a front two of Griffiths and Doyle. See if they can make some sort of impact on this Falkirk defence. They've looked very comfortable so far.
Kevin Thompson, who won the Scottish Cup with Rangers. Stuart Murdoch putting in a shift as usual. Helped on by Fulton for Taylor. Yet to get on the score sheet.
It's a decent effort. The one thing that I was drawn to there was the fact that James McPake was about 15 yards behind every other defender. There was no relationship between any of the defenders in the
division above them in the Scottish Cup was a decade ago. 4-0 against Hearts. It was 4-0 at half-time then. Here's Taylor, who's on his own at the moment. McGrandles arrives on the scene. Backs into the side netting. And Taylor would have preferred a pullback.
Just amazing that Taylor was able... 3 Hibs players, but Taylor gets onto it. The ball in behind. And McGrandles doing really well just to drive into the box.
McGibbon. Harris. Doyle. Harris wants a return. And it's some save from McGovern. Griffiths! And again! And pushed over by McGovern. Minor encouragement for Hibs. Griffiths' corner is long. Clancy rescuing it. Goes down with Murdoch challenging. No offence.
Well, I thought it was a penalty. I think you can see here when there's a loose ball. Clancy gets to it. He's completely taken out.
Harris again. He's only 18. It's a wonderful try! It's a wonderful goal! There is hope for Hibs as they strike early in the second half.
Yeah, and it's telling that they have to look to one of their younger players for a bit of a lift, a bit of inspiration, a bit of magic. Wonderful effort here from Alec Harris, cutting in from the left-hand side. There's a slight deflection, I think, off Darren Dodds. It just hits him slightly there. Takes it away from McGovern.
Harris, a testing spell this for Falkirk. Burst of pace from Harris. Handling! McGovern at full stretch. Sybil. Alston. Clever control. And he finds Fulton. It's McGrandles, but a heavy first touch. Survived though. Fulton's cross. Taiwo, McGivern. Harris takes over. Griffiths! Just over. The pressure from Harris. Harris has nabbed it. Doyle now. Griffiths calling for the cross. And it's come to him. Not quite, as it turned out. Just tickled away by Flynn. Kingsley. Grant is onto this. Taylor in the middle and McGrandles getting in there too. And Harris decides to put it away for a corner with Fulton lurking behind him. Oh, now is that a penalty? It is! And the yellow card is going to be shown to Murdoch as well.
But it all stems from Danny Handling driving into the box, taking the advantage of the nutmeg there from Griffiths. Handling gets his leg to it. It's not as clear-cut as the previous claim. Stuart Murdoch gets a yellow card. This has to go in if Hibs are to get back into this game. Big pressure here.
What a massive moment. A huge kick. This really matters to Hibs. It really, really matters. It is Lee Griffiths, and McGovern makes the save. Doyle follows up, and McGovern is a hero once more. Startling stuff from the Falkirk keeper. He's kept them on course for the final. Hibs blowing their big moment. The chance to continue the salvage operation.
Well, you wouldn't want anyone else taking the penalty, but it's not his best. And even the second attempt from Doyle, what a wonderful double save from McGovern. It's that second save, he gets it low and keeps it out from Doyle. That's a better save.
Screen though by Flynn. Hibs will have another go. McGivern slips it through here for Harris. Griffiths scores this time. It's back to 3-2, and the salvage operation is back on.
Brilliant from Harris. He scored the first goal and he's got an assist for the second. Look at his movement here. Goes to take it out wide, then comes back into the byline. McGivern sees this moving. Look at Harris's movement. And he fools Kieran Duffy, gets in behind. It's a simple cutback for Griffiths, and he can't miss this time. The second half performance from Hibs has been excellent.
Falkirk could do with something happening for them here. but it's away by McPake, and Doyle is onto it. So we head towards the final 10 minutes. Griffiths has Duffy for company. Griffiths on his own, but that's not necessarily a bad thing when you're Lee Griffiths. It's poked away for a corner by Duffy. Such a different look about Hibs in this second half. It's hard to believe how bad they were in the first. Doyle looking to prise Falkirk apart here. Took the shot on. He scores! An astonishing comeback from Hibs. From shambolic in the first half to showtime in the second half. It's 3-3, remarkably.
Well, this shows that they can play as a partnership, Griffiths and Doyle. Look at the chest control and layoff from Griffiths. Dodds backs off, he backs off. That's the invitation for Doyle to keep going. It's not the best effort, but it creeps right inside the post. McGovern can't get close to it.
Dodds dealing with McPake. Here's Harris. Handling. Griffiths. Deflected. Handling. Oh, Griffiths was begging for a pass then. Doyle will try and find him. Dodds all over Griffiths, but nothing doing that time. Goal kick. It's turned into a Scottish Cup classic. Just 2 minutes to be added on. Here's Griffiths. Taken out by Darren Dodds. A free kick for Hibs.
Yeah, and he's going to get a yellow card for that. I don't think Lee Griffiths was going to get on the end of this when he knocked it past Darren Dodds, but the leg was there, he took him out. Oh my goodness, right at the death here. Hibs have got such...
It's Griffiths to float it in. No takers, and a very decent delivery. Here's Grant, maybe a last chance for Falkirk here. Another enticing delivery, it's clutched by Williams. And maybe time for Hibs again. Harris. He was looking for handling. It's going to come to Clancy. Handling won it. Doyle, there's nobody there, although having said that, Harris isn't far away, but Duffy aware of that. An extraordinary encounter. Hibs were 3-0 down and out at half-time, but lifted themselves off the floor, back to 3-3. The show will go on. Another 30 minutes to come in this semi-final, because it's Hibs 3, Falkirk 3. 30 minutes that we weren't quite expecting 45 minutes or so ago. Extra time in this Scottish Cup semi-final. Falkirk were 3-0 up inside half an hour, but an incredible fight back from Hibs. As bad as they were in that first half, they were so good in the second, which of course begs the question, why didn't they start the game like that?
Yeah, there's an intensity to Hibs play that they showed in the second 45 that Falkirk just couldn't match. I just wonder, with both sides having made all of their substitutions, will we get that same level?
Pinched by Taiwo. Doyle now looking for Griffiths. And Doyle onto it again. And he has found Griffiths this time! Such a crucial save from McGovern. Here's Thomas Grant. Cross towards Taylor. Weatherstone. Higgins' header goes wide. Find a way to the final. Hibs looking more likely though. Handling. Doyle, lovely touch. It's Griffiths. It's offside. It's not going to count for Lee Griffiths. And that's it as far as the first period of extra time is concerned. We are 15 minutes away from a penalty shootout. It remains Hibs 3, Falkirk 3.
It has been a smashing afternoon so far. Then 15 minutes, possibly penalties, divide one of these sides from a place in the William Hill Scottish Cup final. Andy Walker and Ian Crocker.
An absorbing semi-final will reach a conclusion one way or another, whether inside the 120 minutes or on penalties. Griffiths, right at the start of this half of extra time, and he's still in the hunt. It's wide. Having gone 3 down inside half an hour. Higgins, offside, Niall Taylor.
I tell you, that's another tight call. James McPake certainly was a bit deep here. That's a good call.
Taylor, Higgins. Clancy encouraging Grant. Grant obviously thinks that Clancy got a touch, but the referee, now the referee, John Beaton, thought otherwise. 6 goals, penalty appeals and penalty saved. Tight offside shouts, change of ref. It's been quite a day. Sibbald, Grant, Higgins!
Well, the only criticism here that he doesn't want the goalkeeper when the ball just comes into his feet. One touch to set himself for the shot. He's leaning back and he gets it over the bar.
Griffiths once more. Hanlon. Hanlon again. Out by Dodds. Griffiths! Stunning! Unreal! From villains to heroes! Hibs can hold their heads up high in Hampden now, and Lee Griffiths might just have fired them into the Scottish Cup final.
What a strike. Brilliant with his left foot, Griffiths. He looks tired as he gets it here, but then there's a bit of an explosion. That's a wonderful strike. There's the sharpness in getting onto it. The driven shot at goal. Concentration, keep it low. Make sure you find the target.
Murdoch. Taylor chasing this, and so is Weatherston actually. And suddenly Taylor! What a big save! What a huge save! Monstrous save from Ben Williams.
Well, we've spoken about Michael McGovern. I thought there was a hint of offside here. As this ball is played in, my goodness, that's a poor decision. Clearly offside, Sean Higgins. But Ben Williams had to deal with it.
Dodds, he's got to launch it. It's the only option. That's it. It's over. Very much against the half-time odds. Hibs are through to the Scottish Cup final. An unbelievable comeback. It's abysmal in the first half as Falkirk ran the show and turned on their style. But Hibs dug so very deep. Lee Griffiths scored twice and had a penalty saved on an incident-packed afternoon. A gripping game. At half-time it seemed like mission impossible for Hibs. It was certainly mission implausible, but it suddenly turned in to mission accomplished.